depending on your time and when you will be coming across this very wonderful video. Today is the 11th day of June 2026, a very beautiful day in this country. Just like I said yesterday, our brothers and sisters, I want to appreciate you people for all you do and for all your efforts. And again, I want to also use this opportunity to appreciate our leader Mazi Onyendu Nandekano, Simon Ekpa Njoko, and Dr. Ngozi Arabueze, the Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, as we speak. Now, yesterday, I was talking about our brothers and sisters who will always come out on social media and continue to campaign for one Nigeria. One Nigeria is not going to do you any good. One Nigeria cannot help you as far as these evil politicians, these evil people that are ruling this country are still in power. And I'm going to explain it to you why Tinubu will never leave that seat. Why Tinubu will come back. So all this noise you people are making, you are just making empty noise and empty threats. I'm going to be very direct this morning and I'm going to be speaking to Biafrans. So please pay attention to what I'm going to be saying because I'm going to take my time to explain this in details to every one of us. Now, in 1993, when the military was still in power, Tinubu was not in Nigeria. He ran away because at the time, it was Inadeco, was working with the Inadeco people who was fighting against the military regime, most especially General Sani Abacha. And then when Abacha died, Tinubu came back. And then at the time Tinubu came back, Faw Williams, a very wonderful and a very good man, was already Minister of Works in Nigeria. Faw Williams, those of you that says, oh, Tinubu built Lagos, Tinubu is the owner of Lagos, Tinubu did this and did that, is eating the glory of Faw Williams. And I'm going to explain everything detail by detail. Now, during Abacha era, because of the way Tinubu was vocal, Abacha decided to arrest Tinubu. But God so kindly, Tinubu ran away until Abacha passed on. When Tinubu passed away, when General Sani Abacha passed away, that was when Tinubu returned back to Nigeria. By then, Faw Williams has built a name for himself. The reason why I'm going to be explaining this today and make it, to cross-examine Biafran's mind is for you to know that Tinubu can never leave power, Nigeria can never work. The only country that is going to work for you and I is the United States of Biafra. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe me or not, I'm going to take you down through this road today. Now, Faw Williams was a very intelligent man. His schools can be mentioned by me. It can be verified. Faw Williams went to St. Paul Primary School in Ebute Metta, went to St. Gregory's College in Lagos Island, went to University of Lagos and got his BSc in the University of Lagos. Furthermore, Faw Williams traveled to United States of America, most especially in New Jersey, to acquire his master's degree in civil engineering. Institute of Technology in New Jersey. That is where Faw Williams attended his school. So Faw Williams was very grounded, very intelligent, very smart. Now, when Faw Williams came back from abroad to take over, to work with the Nigerian Minister of Works, he built part of this Lagos you are seeing today that they attributed to Tinubu, this drug lord. Faw Williams built road, in the play, the show. Faw Williams was very well read. Very educated. So he doesn't come to tell you, oh, give me 1 billion, I will do. No. He is part of the people who built Third Mainland, Lagos Island Bridge, and all those bridges in Lagos. Today, Funsho Williams built it. Most of the projects you see in Lagos standing today is Funsho Williams that built it. Tinubu did not do anything. So when I finish, you people can go back and have a recap of what I have said today. Now, Funsho Williams, because he was grounded, and when he was working, people loved him. A lot of people loved him. It was during Buba Marwa, what is his name? Obasanjo, that Funsho Williams built most of this Lagos that you hear, Jagaban, Jagaban. Buba Marwa loved Funsho Williams very well. Everybody speaks good about Funsho Williams. Why? Because he has this thing called intelligence. So Funsho Williams decided that, I have worked long enough. I have worked in the military regime and I've made so much money. So let me just relax and, let me just rest and go and relax and, find a way to help, what is it called? The Lagosians. Because Funsho Williams is from Lagos. He's the main Lagosian. If you are looking for Lagos person, it is Funsho Williams. Now, according to the story, how it went, Funsho Williams left the public, left everything that he was doing for Lagos, and decided he wanted to go and rest. People said, no, Baba, you are too good. All you have done, you can't just go and sit down. Go into politics. Go into politics so that we can, you can come back through government. This is the only way you can finish all these good things that you have been doing for us in this Lagos state. Baba rejected, said, no, I am not interested. I just want to be on my own. And then if there is anything you people want me to do, I can assist you. I can advise you because I've got this thing called knowledge. So Funsho Williams was coerced to join politics. Now, when Funsho Williams said, okay, no problem, let me join this politics and help Lagosians to build more infrastructures in Lagos, because I want Lagos to be more like United States, where I went to school. Everybody wants their country to look very decent. If you school abroad or study abroad, if you come back to your hometown, you will want to develop that place. Now, Funsho Williams was reigning in Lagos State at the time. Everybody knew who Funsho Williams was, because if you follow this road, it's hard that this road now Funsho Williams just built. That Funsho Williams never spent public funds. He never embezzled money. Everything was right on track. So for those Biafrans, for those of you who is Biafran, one leg into Biafra, one leg in Nigeria, Nigeria will not work. And I'll prove it to you today. Just follow me, let's go. When Funsho Williams was coerced to join a party so that he can continue this good work that he has been doing, because people loved Funsho Williams. And this Funsho Williams now went to PDP. Got a ticket of PDP and decided to become the governor of Lagos State. So now people came in. This is where Tinubu came in and said to Funsho Williams, you know, you are a very understanding man. We know you are a very interesting person. Just because you have declared your interest of becoming the governor of Lagos State, everybody loves you, and we know that you are the next governor of Lagos State. Because nobody wants to hear anything again. Nobody. At the time, Obanikoro took tickets. Musliu took tickets. Eleganza, this man called Eleganza, I've forgotten his name now, took ticket under PDP. Under PDP. Tinubu was in AD at the time, before they changed it to ADC. Tinubu being in AD could not express himself because he had no form of education. Nobody knows the school Tinubu went to. This drug lord, you see. Now, I will now tell you how he got into power. Tinubu has not done anything for Lagosians. The only man that Tinubu is eating his glory today as we speak is Funsho Williams. Go and this thing of checkable. You can go and check these facts, I'm telling you. After today, go and do your own research. Tinubu had no form of education. You can see how I stated all the schools that Funsho Williams attended. St. Paul Catholic Primary School, University of Lagos, St. Gregory's College, and Lagos Island. These are the three schools. And in University of Lagos, it is stated there, BSc. He had his BLC in engineering, civil engineering, went abroad in United States of America, in New Jersey, and got his master's degree and came back. So he was grounded. He does just like what Dr. Ngozi Arabose is doing now. She doesn't need to shout. She needs to put her work out there and people will see it. People will, she doesn't need to come and tell you, I'm working, don't worry, I'm working, I'm doing. No. If they play, if they show. If he didn't today, he didn't today. If you don't have this thing, you don't have it. So people knew that Tinubu never had this brain. But what did they want to do? They wanted to compensate him because it was just like what VDM is doing today. No disrespect to him. He's my brother, he's my friend, but we don't believe in the same ideology. Just like what Showore is doing today. And people were now sympathetic and said, Kai, Funsho, na man you be, oh. Na man you be. At the time I was in Lagos, I never get sense where we were that time. Na man you be. But Funsho Williams, please, for the sake of love that you have for this state called Lagos State, can you give Tinubu, this is where Tinubu stepped in, opportunity to become the Lagos State governor because he has fought for this nation. He fought General Sani Abacha, even went on exile. Let us use this one to appreciate him. This was where Tinubu came in. Tinubu had no form of education. All these lies, these concocted lies that Tinubu has cooked and brought out. That he went to this school, he went to that school, thinking that we are stupid. We are not going to find out his academic portfolio. Now, they now have an agreement signed. An understanding agreement that Tinubu was going to run for Lagos State governor for 1 year. Just 1 year. Or rather, sorry, not 1 year, I mean to say 1 term. He's not going to go for second term. He's going to go for 1 term. This was an understanding agreement that they all had together. This man, being a good man, called Funsho Williams, being a very good man, said, okay, no problem. I'm going to give him opportunity to go for 1 year. Then after the next coming election, I will come and then take tickets and contest again. And then Tinubu will give me my space. That is all the agreement was. So the guy now stepped down for Tinubu to become the governor because Tinubu was, I think he was the president of NADECO at the time that was challenging General Sani Abacha at the time. So people loved him for doing that. The Yorubas were behind him. So Tinubu became the president, the governor of Lagos State. He did not do anything One thing Tinubu didn't do in Lagos State. Tinubu was always traveling abroad, telling people, I'm a governor, I'm now this, I'm now the Jagaban. And Tinubu knew how to use money, because if you don't have education, you don't have money, you don't have sex, you are a nobody. So Tinubu knew he's not educated, he's not grounded. So what Tinubu started to do was to build men, to make men, because he's a governor already. To make men, because he's already a governor and he had that name that he has fought under military regime. So Tinubu started building area boys, building people like, I'm going to call their names later. Let me not go through that route now. So now Tinubu had another connection entirely, because he's now a governor. So what is his name now? Faw Williams was no longer that necessary to talk to, because now this guy is now the governor of Lagos State. So all power is now with him. He's now the chief security of the state. He can command Faw Williams to do whatever he wants to do. And Faw Williams will follow suit. Now, as time progresses, for those one Nigerian people, for those people who think Tinubu is going to leave power tomorrow, after 4 years, after Tinubu's 4 years, being a governor of Lagos State, that was in 1999. Now, in 2023, that they wanted to contest, Faw Williams wanted to contest for his position back. He went back on that PDP to get his ticket. Him and Musliu Obanikoro, Adeshino Ogunleye. These were the people in PDP for primaries. And those people said, we are not as educated as you are. Go ahead, but we are going to still fight. So at the end of the day, they went for primaries, and the most intelligent man won the ticket. Who is the most intelligent man? Faw Williams. 2023 Lagos State Governor Faw Williams won that ticket. Now, who is he meant to contest against? The sitting governor of Lagos State at the time was Tinubu, because Tinubu had a written understanding with the PDP guy, which is Faw Williams, that after 4 years, you are going to give me space. Throwing the towel in the ring. Oh yeah, now let us come. And so the Tinubu now saw that nobody was even looking at his side, that people were gathering momentum. Faw Williams was gathering momentum. Faw Williams was gathering crowd. Faw Williams, people don't see in doings now. People have seen that Faw Williams is working. He worked during when he was not even a governor. So when he becomes a governor, that is, Lagos State will become heaven. That was people's mind. In the one Nigeria, you will understand where I'm going to. At the time, Olusegun, this bastard man called Olusegun Obasanjo, was in power. Everything started. They were doing election process, this thing, posters everywhere. Nobody was even talking about Tinubu. I did Lagos that time. I did remember small things that time. Nobody was talking about Tinubu. Everybody was talking about Faw Williams. Everybody, Lagos State, one paint Faw Williams. In fact, people were sleeping on top of Faw Williams. They said, no, we can't wait for you to become the governor, because they don't see in doings. So when he has the money, the public funds, if he's in charge of the security of Lagos State, everywhere would they light up, because he's very intelligent. At the time, Faw Williams wasn't looking for money, wasn't looking for Nigerian money. Faw Williams' father had money already. Faw Williams' father's name was known. Faw Williams' papa na boss, na man in B before in pass on. So Funsho Williams is not looking for money. He just wants to do the doings of what he sees in America. What he studied in America, and when he studied it, he saw it, that America, this is what it takes for America to be like this. Funsho Williams did everything he had to do. He didn't fight no one. At the time, he only had few security men. So he wasn't scared of anything. He wasn't thinking of people coming to assassinate him or take his life for no reason. This is why I tell you, all of you that are shouting, oh, VDM, Tinubu must go, APC must go, terrorists must stop. It can't stop. These are the people who, APC created this thing that is happening in Nigeria. Tinubu is the mastermind of this evil ravaging Nigeria. They can't fight it. They brought it in. Remember when Tinubu brought pastors, fake pastors, wore them regalia, gave them money, gave them rope to come and claim that they are all pastors. And you think such a country is going to work? Oh God of Israel. Funsho Williams was everywhere. Remember, Musliu Obanikoro was running with Funsho, but they all have to give up. They were the oppositions. Now, what now happened? When they saw that Funsho Williams has gained more momentum than Tinubu, when they saw that Tinubu is not going to win this next election, and Tinubu has given so much, he has made men. Tinubu now, they give wrong people money so that those people go to hell. He wasn't putting that money into any project. He never built anything in Lagos State. That third mainland bridge you are enjoying was under Babangida. The person that supervised that bridge, Julius Berger and Funsho Williams. Go and check all these things. Lagos Island Bridge, where they carry motor drive, it is Funsho Williams. Let Tinubu come and tell you what he did in Lagos State. Eleganza Plaza was Funsho Williams that designed it before Eleganza bought all those places off. Go and ask Tinubu what he did in Lagos State. You know, when they tell you people lies, and you people will live with those lies and believe that Jagaban, that is why it's always good to go back to history and read your history before you come out to start making noise. Tinubu is not going to step down for nobody. When Funsho Williams was gaining this momentum, they have seen the AD has seen that, oh boy, this man go pack everything, and this man go clear everywhere. What are we going to do? They were asking themselves, because Funsho Williams was on the ballot with Tinubu. So they knew Funsho Williams was going to win. All of a sudden, these things I'm telling you, you have to go and verify them. I wouldn't lie. So when anybody comes to ask me a question, I will tell him, go and check the archive, is there. July 27. July 27, 2026. I think, sorry, that was the last time. Okay, that was the 4 years of Tinubu. Tinubu has gone his 4 years with understanding of when it comes out, they're going to win. Yeah, yes. So it was in 2026. Sorry, not 2023, 2026. July 20. Okay, what happened was in 2023, when the re-election came up, Tinubu found a way to paid people to defeat Funsho Williams. He paid, he bribed and did all he had to do. Funsho Williams is not a fighter. Remember, he's very educated. So he's not even looking for your money. All he was looking for the betterment of Lagos State. So he allowed it. And people advised him to come back in 2026 to win the gubernatorial election in 2027 that would give him the permanent seat in 2027. 2007, I mean to say, what is wrong with my head? 2007. So nobody fight Funsho Williams at the time. Nobody in that 2006, nobody. Remember, the name I'm going to call now, they didn't fight for election. Go and check this in, I'm telling you. This name I'm going to call now was not even in the picture of the people who were going to fight for this election in 2007 election. They were not in the picture. Now, the people's name that was in that election of 2006 was Musliu Obanikoro. This Obanikoro you used to hear at Mushi, Musliu Obanikoro. And then one of that guy, Ade Soya Ogunleye, and Kayode Olawoyi. These are the three people that was under PDP that stepped down for Funsho Williams. So in AD was people from Jagaban side. So Jagaban has not, there was no predecessor of Jagaban that time. So people felt that the person who is going to take up this mantle of leadership after Jagaban is going to be Funsho Williams, because the understanding that they had before Jagaban annulled it. Jagaban didn't even look at that one, say, "Nah, we must do our 8 years," and he completed his 8 years. Now, Funsho Williams was now sleeping in his house. July 27 in 2006. He was in his house in Dolphin Estate at Ikoyi. And then some group of armed men, because Funsho Williams was going to win that 2026 election that will bring him in May 29, 2027. Sorry, 2007. Funsho Williams was assassinated in his house, killed in his house, on his bed. First of all, what they did was they pulled off all his security, pulled them off, assassinated him. Then the name I didn't call, Jagaban now brought Tinubu, this drug lord, now brought Babajide Fashola to become the governor of Lagos State. That is where he started making men. So somebody had to die for Tinubu's wickedness to continue in Nigeria. His wickedness to continue. Somebody had to pay with his own blood. An innocent man that did nothing wrong to anybody had to die for Tinubu's. Now, why all the people who was contesting against Tinubu, all of them were arrested, including Musliu Obanikoro, including Ade Shino Ogunleye, including this Kayode I have just called. All of them was arrested. Nobody was arrested from Tinubu's side. And then Tinubu just left as the governor of Lagos State. Obasanjo was about to leave as the president of Nigeria. Nobody was arrested. Now, from Tinubu's side, all the people that was arrested was just a decoy. There was no evidence to put these people away. And these people entered into power since then, since 2007 up till now. Tell me one thing that Tinubu has done in Lagos State. Now, Tinubu will kill for power. I didn't say he was the one who killed Funsho Williams. Nobody has been pointed at that he killed Funsho Williams. But I'm just telling you this story for you to know how wicked Tinubu can be. How wicked and heartless that man you see as a president can be. Don't quote me that I said he killed Funsho Williams. But Fashola's name was never mentioned anywhere in the gubernatorial election in 2006. But when Funsho Williams was killed, that is when Fashola came up and became the governor of Lagos State by the help of Tinubu. So now the chief security officer of the state, which is Fashola, could not go after the killers of a high-profile Yoruba man like that. Just died. Up to today, his death is still named as controversial. Nobody has arrested anybody. Nobody has been in prison for Faw Williams' death. And since then, Tinubu has been in power in Lagos State. So when I hear my brothers and sisters telling me, oh, they are coming, oh, Tinubu will go. Did you see the assassination attempt against Peter Obi? My uncle. Despite the fact he's a very foolish man, I know. Did you see the assassination attempt? Does it look similar with what I've told you about Funsho Williams? When you are intelligent, smart, you know what you want to come and do. You don't need anybody to praise you, because when you get there, you already know what to do. They want to kill you. Why? Because they're not there for you. They are there for themselves. Tinubu has no qualification. He has nothing to defend himself. Oh, when Tinubu is speaking, you will know that he didn't go to school. All this English he's speaking is just, make we just they talk based on what we don't hear. But you can see how Funsho Williams' educational background was stated, detailed. You can fact check these things. Just that, okay, take. After first tenure, you will come back. I will become the governor. You said, okay, the second tenure, you do beat the guy. Then the guy said, okay, continue. I'm not fighting to become the governor. I just want to walk because people has forced me out. And then the biggest mistake that they made was allowing Funsho Williams to give Tinubu that power. Tinubu has never won any election in his life. Check these things I'm telling you. Tinubu has always been stealing and killing for power. And he's going to kill in this election again. He killed in 2023. Did you see how many people that died because of this election in 2023? They will do everything humanly possible to remain in power. All these Tinubu must go. People are making, I'm telling you, you are making noise. That is why I keep telling you, if you come under the umbrella of United States of Biafra, you are secured. Let us fight it, because if, as you people are going to shout in Abuja now, hey, APC, you are shouting, Biafra is here, give us our freedom. Nigeria can never be fixed again. Nobody, I'm telling you from here, with the experience I've got, nobody can fix Nigeria, not even Tinubu. If Tinubu goes, who is coming in to fix your country for you? And Sultan of Sokoto is still alive. And you are going to run that government in peace. And Shegumi is working freely, and you think you will run that government in peace. You people are jokers. That is why you can, who are you going to hold accountable in Nigeria for not doing the right thing? That is why I keep telling you, come. You must not like the Tongozi Oraboeze to support this declared USB. You know, the other day I was telling you people, some people carefully avoid mentioning Ngozi Oraboeze's name when they come on social media. Hey, I want to give Nnamdi Kanu kudos. I want to give Simon Ekpa kudos for what they are doing. Now, who is making these people to be happy where they are? I mean, when you are talking, I might not be very sound as most of you may be, but please, let us respect one thing. If you don't want to do, because you are talking about fighting Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu fighting Biafra. I'm just seeing this as lip service. Lip service. Who did it all? Who made it possible for you and I to be here today talking about this Biafra? Is it not Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze? So why do you carefully avoid this woman mentioning her name? And come, let us build our nation together. You said it's Tinubu. And after the death of Funsho Williams, people were asking questions. What happened? Who did this? Who did that? Nobody was able to give her answers. Government official asked, United States of America asked, people questioned, how did this man die? He has the security around him. They paid all the security officials to leave so that they can come and kill the man. Nobody could detect them. All those security officers that he had that went away, why did they go out? And then criminals came and stabbed him. I heard that they first shot him, enter. They can't stab him to death. And one person that has been very vocal about this Faw Williams' death is Idris Abdul Karim. But he didn't know, because he didn't know how to ask this question. He never knew how to ask that question. He didn't know how to ask this question. So he decided to sing a song. He decided to sing a song. And I'm going to play part of that song for you guys to listen. Asking questions. Now listen to the song. I'm going to play it and I'll continue what I'm doing. Now listen. The first verse of the song.
Right here. Turn up my microphone. Shit. Russ, I've been turning my microphone on. Shit. It's time to create some reality. 204. What up?
The first verse of the song. That's why he's asked this question. To tell you how they loved this man. Just listen. Faw Williams is what is going to be asking. Who killed him? Now listen to him.
Came to your house. He don't take money, he don't rape your wife. Went straight up to your bedside. What's up? Since big now you're down. Which I'm rubber, no one money. Which I'm rubber, no one Johnny. My political, I'm rubber.
Did you hear him?
Now waiting to kill Nigeria whole.
Now, Idris, because his death pained everybody. People were asking questions. They said it's armed robber that came to his house. So armed robber came to somebody's house and didn't steal anything. And that is why Idris called them political armed robbers. They are stealing away your future, stealing away your life, stealing away everything that you have. And you are still going for your PVC. That's not going to work. They are in control. They are in charge. Tinubu can never leave power, believe you me. We have seen the experience. We have had his experience. We have lived with his experience. And I refuse to continue to live with it. So I am here now telling you to do the needful. You claim that you love this United States of Biafra, or rather, let me not even say that. You claim that you love Mazi Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu, and you don't love the person who declared your own freedom. To me, I feel that you people are just deceiving yourselves. I feel that you're just deceiving Biafrans. Why don't you just go in and shut your trap if you can't do the right thing? Why can't you just go in and just shut up your mouth? You don't have the confidence enough to call a woman's name that declared your freedom. You don't have that nerves. And what are you now talking about? What are you now preaching to people? Which of the Biafrans are you going to get again? Which Biafra are you looking for again? Which Biafra is Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu looking for again? If not this USB that they have already declared. Under Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Have you heard from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he doesn't know who Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is? Or have you heard from Simon Ekpa that Simon said to you and I that Ngozi is a terrorist and she's a thief? And they don't know what she did. I don't know what she did. Did you hear from them? Why are you people quick to judge? Very difficult. Somebody that gave you your own freedom. Why are you now on your social media talking about Biafra? You don't need to talk about Biafra. Go there and start creating. There are a lot of content to create. If you don't have one, send a lot of things that people are sending to me. You create a different content and make your money. That is why I see you people. You're not genuine. Some of you are not genuine. You're just here to just watch a ego social media. You can see Koro, Nigeria is not working. If you talk too much, they go kill you. Nothing will happen. Look at how they are killing. Look at the whole killing in Nigeria. Tinubu is not a novice to all these things. He's used to the bloodshed. So nothing moves him. Shout from now to tomorrow. Faw Williams, they cried. People shouted. Today is a forgotten memory. Funsho Williams is not in memory that way. If Funsho Williams was still alive today, I believe you me, Lagos State would have been a paradise. In fact, a paradise. Because the guy was walking. Somebody that Buba Marwa came and said, indeed. And it was even Buba Marwa that told him, look, why don't you join politics? You have people like Dr. Ngozi Arabweze, who has given you your freedom. If you come, you'll be sugarcoating. Nnamdi Kanu. If you don't love Nnamdi Kanu, you don't love Dr. Ngozi. You don't love the freedom. If you don't love Dr. Ngozi Arabweze, you are fake. If you don't love Simon, in fact, if you don't love Dr. Ngozi, you are fake. Let's not go to those two other people. There's no reason why you are fighting. There's no reason why you're saying what you're saying. You're saying it maybe because you just want people to know that Ngozi is not relevant. It's very bad. That Namma Mucha Newelego Nazo my children. My wife and I want my children. No, ya want Azofa. No, ya want to take go in age as Omazia. Are very bad. And that is one thing we don't do. We let the children know that we are suffering to pay everything. We are suffering to do everything for you people. Now that Dr. Ngozi Arabweze declared your freedom, you can't even mention her name. Are you people not ashamed of yourselves? Hey, Biafra is this. Hey, Auntie Simon Epa. Hey, Simon this. Hey, Simon Apotasi. Hey, we're Malaysia. And the fallback. We say rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Nonsense. And no disrespect to anyone. But you know yourselves. You know yourselves. If you don't want to do the right thing, then you bounce. Nobody's forcing you to do what you're doing. Nobody's being paid here. I'm not being paid. I just know that this is just the right thing to do. And then when Simon Epa comes out, that is when you have your clear judgment. Now you cannot even mention, una wicked. Una wicked. Sometimes I just feel that it's not even being wicked that is the problem. It's not having the right people at the right places at every point in time is my problem. Because if I am wicked and I'm doing the right thing, that's a different thing. You are wicked, you can't even do the right thing. If they put you there, you won't be able to manage that problem. Then why are you doing what you're doing? The threat was ongoing. People were threatening can you imagine? Okay, the 4 back people were threatening the whole Biafrans. And this woman said, okay, on the threatening Abi, no problem. You see this thing, if not die, we go die. If they go arrest me, risking her life, risking everything, including her job. Do you know that if Finland arrested that woman, that she might lose her doctor license? Because you can't come out as a doctor and then you've been convicted in another country. They will seize your license. You have to have a clean record to become a doctor. I don't know why you people do this. And there's no need of talking about Biafra. Look at how Tinubu is killing Nigeria, destroying Nigerians' life. And some of you are still saying, go and get PVC. Why don't you come and say, go and get United States of Biafran ID card. Support United States of Biafra. You are supporting VDM. Where we say tomorrow now they arrest and are going to look for another Lord and personal savior. Why are you people like this? You people are wicked. Una get mind. People are wicked. Hey, Simon Epa, we see to where mayor, Nnamdi Kanu, Dr. Ngozi Arabweze, Kezin Gonamelo, where is it Gonamelo? Oh no, the wicked. When I sit down to look at some of you, I just nod my head. Oh, where is it Dr. Ngozi Arabweze? Dr. Ngozi Arabweze and I chaff to all of you. And I pray that God will disgrace every one of you. Because it's painful. If that's my mother, in fact, I go tell her and say, you people are wicked. You didn't even allow the people that said that they put her there to come out. I've often said it. Nnamdi Kanu or Simon Epa comes out. Let's just say Simon Epa comes out now. And then Dr. Ngozi Arabweze now said, hey, Simon Epa, you have to be doing your own thing. Let me be doing my own thing. But you cannot mention the person that declared your freedom for you on media. Media. Tomorrow now, they'll ego. Oh, that is all you people know. Money, money, money here, money there, money here, money there. I'm a winning ego. Oh my, una get mind though. Una get mind. Person will take risk. Go Finland for that code, for that under that threat, under the hilt of that threat. Go take him by phone na tago do agree ha oji no no deputy as ye meta ya mewe. Go no when mind, no na program when avoid the Ngozi Orabueze totally. Anyway, you make a note of the one when they go talk, say I talk now. One thing I do is I have to stand on the truth. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was scared, he wouldn't go this far. And that is why I said all the things I said yesterday. If I was scared, I won't be this. I not go there where I did. Damn the consequences. Where nobody. Damn the consequences. Come on to appreciate her. On about Simon, on about Nnamdi, people are fake. All of you, when they do that, they fake. All of you from A to Z. I don't care to know who you guys are, but you are not original. Can you imagine? Imagine say they arrest that woman 5 minutes. You guys go seize her license immediately. I mean, they tell you. We stand here, they tell you. Go and Google these things I'm telling you. Look at the way Nigeria is. You know they like us Nigeria there. Tinubu now on our president who for Lekki toll gates gave order. I don't know who gave order, but under him, he said he's the godfather of Lagos State. Under him, they gave order to massacre youth, and you are still not having sense. Believe me, all of you, one leg is in Nigeria, one leg is in Biafra. You're not ashamed of yourself. Elderly people go come program, they misbehave. Elderly people go come, they talk rubbish. Una not gonna know what you want to talk. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his appeal is this, his appeal is that. You don't want him to come out. Because if you wanted all these two people to come out, you will support the woman who they declared. Then when one of them now finally comes out and tells us, yes, if Simon Ekpa's appeal fails, yes, next year, you go Kwanilu. Una for that next year before we start to tear this Ngozi apart. Una get mind. I regret. I'm not going to say I regret being an Igbo man, but that's why some of you, if you see me for here, if you speak Igbo, I go to speak English because you are wicked. And me come to do Igbo again. To associate with you people, they had me. I only have put a program. Avoid the onye melody possible. I do ebolo Biafra today. I do abambana basim baike. Always chikita. So now don't win any ego. And when you now, losing the name of them handicap. Biafrans, I will see you guys on next week Monday. May God bless you people. And then I want you to understand that PVC is not going to work in Nigeria. Tinubu handing over president seat to anybody. Mission impossible. He rather dies there. The only reason why Tinubu will leave that power, America comes for him. That's the real reason. Why I use Funsho Williams' case as a case study. Tinubu is brutal. But in this video in this exposition I have just made today, I did not accuse Bola Ahmed Tinubu directly for unaliving Funsho Williams. I don't know who killed Funsho Williams, but I can tell you all fingers is pointing in one direction. So please, thank you so much. I'm going to do because I need to read. I have to do and I have to understudy these things. Maybe your guess might not be as good as mine, and maybe some of you may have another way of telling the story. You can go to Wikipedia, Google it, go through it, and then come and tell us the breakdown of what I said that is not correct. Thank you so much, and may God bless every one of you. Happy weekend from here.